What's up everyone? For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez and I am with one of the baddest chicks in the game, Rico Nasty. Rico, thank you for joining us.
What is up, guys?
You are already mid-makeup, and I'm gonna explain all of that in a second because not only am I excited to speak with you, but I'm excited to celebrate two firsts in your life, and that is the anticipation for your debut album, Nightmare Vacation, and your very first makeup collaboration with Il Makiage.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Every step of the way has been amazing and fun, and this is definitely not my last makeup collab.
This first drop has been so good, so I'm so glad to hear that it's not your last because I need to buy whatever that you put out. So you guys, as we're gonna go through this interview, Rico and I are gonna finish our faces. We're gonna do a little get ready with me. So I have her Neon Rage palette from Il Makiage, and I think I'm gonna go with Kelsey and STFU. Which one are you gonna go with?
I don't want to be basic because I have the green. I'm already wearing the green. We're gonna go with the green. I'm gonna surprise you with the green.
One interesting thing about this palette is some of the fans are convinced that the names of the shades are actually names of the tracks that are gonna be on Nightmare Vacation.
I can definitely confirm that my fans are psychos and nothing is a secret with them, so they kind of caught me with that.
I noticed that you always dramatize your eyes. Does that have to do with your love of cartoons or even anime?
It definitely does. I am obsessed with like the big, colorful, beautiful Bratz doll eyes or Sailor Moon, just like really cute and kawaii type of stuff.
Well, some people may not know, but you actually have a pretty dope remix with Tay K's The Race titled Beat My Face.
Well, Beat My Face, that was like around the time where I just remember I would do shows and I would spend my entire check from a show at Sephora. It was my boyfriend's idea because he always like, what you doing? I'm like, about to beat my face, or get my face beat. Like, you know, I had a makeup artist, he would beat my face and I would be like, oh, we beating face, blah, blah, blah. So when this joint came out, he was just like, it was really good to have a male aspect because he was the one that really told me like, flip this, make it about makeup because bitch, you dragging me into the beauty spot stores, you're dragging me into all these places, you better shout them out so they can give you some free stuff.
I know that there's a lot of haters that will really talk about people who like to wear a lot of makeup. Maybe they think it's too much because of the trends on Instagram, or they feel like they're trying to hide something by covering up. What do you say to those people that shame others for wearing a lot of makeup?
Oddly enough, I was those people, okay? When I was in high school and a girl would come to school with a full face of makeup, I'd be like, bitch, how do you have the time? And it wouldn't be more so like, oh, she must be cocky. She was just onto something. Okay, that bitch was onto something. Going to school with a full beat, you're onto something. So if that's what you're doing right now, you got people hating on you. I was people that's hating on you, and in a few years you will see them doing makeup. And if someone is making fun of you now, I promise you hit them up in 2 years and they will probably know how to do their makeup. Like, they're gonna be like, hey girl, what's up with this product and what's up with this? You inspire people when you wear makeup in a room where there's no makeup. You inspire people. Just remember that.
You know, we gotta talk about your new music, Nightmare Vacation, your debut album. You've been talking about this for the last 2 years. Tell me, while you're in your element, comfortable doing makeup, is there a release date yet?
Spooky season. I'm not gonna tell. We'll just say that. I mean, if you're a Rico Nasty fan, you know I have been wanting something to happen around Halloween. I'm a Halloweenie. I love Halloween. I mean, when you think Rico Nasty, if you're not thinking Halloween, I really don't know what you're thinking. The date is not Halloween, okay, but it is in the spooky season regime, okay?
You addressed the announcement of the album over social media. You wrote this adorable letter to your fans, and you talked about the title, Nightmare Vacation, signifying the good and the bad things in life, or at least the idea that sometimes what we want isn't actually what we need.
Well, I feel as though in the process of creating this album, I started off the album thinking that I knew myself, right? Obviously. And this is with every project. I think that I know myself and I'm just so confident. And I kind of have like a ego reset. I'm just striving so hard to make this type of music that was like expected of me. And I don't ever mean the label or nothing like that, but literally my fans. Literally, like, they want me to make a certain type of music. So I'm like breaking my back trying to make it, and I kind of like lose myself trying to make that type of music. So I bag back and I start like finding things that I love again, finding things that I like to do again. And I'm, you know, out of this, like for a long time, it was like I was just an artist. Like I just forgot how to be a person. Like I just would work because my job is fun. So it's just like throughout this album, I genuinely feel like I lost and found my confidence.
You kind of were prepping your fans, like, get ready to say goodbye to the old Rico and get ready to meet the new Rico.
What I meant by that was the Rico that everyone was familiar with was very much scared of what people thought, and she would never admit that, like, oh, you know, I don't care, I'm a rock star. But when it was album time, like, I was scared. I was scared about what everybody thought, and I was freaking the fuck out, and I needed time to become a person. And now that I did, it's just like the music, it sounds just like a more evolved version of me. So when I say goodbye, it just means like stop holding on to that. And if you want to listen to that type of Rico Nasty, then listen to that project. But we will continue to move forward. We will continue to push new limits.
You've been steady releasing many projects in 2020. Quarantine has not slowed you down. But what I love is there's a lot of collaborations with other women artists, whether it be in hip hop or another genre. So given how Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's WAP was celebrated for women coming together, do you think that collaborations are rare, or in your opinion, are we past that given that you've had many successes with other women artists such as Doja Cat, Kelly Uchis, and beyond?
Yeah, I think we're over that. I think we're over it. And I think it's in a time right now where everyone is so like welcoming that if you are one of those people that isn't working with other female artists, you look weird. Okay?
You know what I'm saying? Right now, everybody is embracing everybody. Everybody is getting along with everybody, especially with the internet right now. I feel like a lot of times back in the day, musicians and female artists linking up was probably very forced. But now it's like, you can see if you're gonna be friends with a bitch by the way she posts on her story. Like y'all can see if y'all gonna get along. So I'm very blessed for that. I'm very thankful for all the up and coming female artists. And I'm very thankful for WAP, because WAP, I'm not gonna lie, was like, I haven't tried to learn a dance in so long. Like the Renegade passed me by. So many dance passed by and I'm like, I'm not learning how to do that shit. But the WAP, me and my friends literally got drunk and learned that shit, and I haven't felt like that since probably like 2010.
So what you're telling me is there's a WAP Rico Nasty dance in your TikTok drafts right now.
It's in there right now, and it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, my leg did not go all the way up.
Are there any other female artists in hip hop or in another genre that you would be really excited to collaborate with right now?
I love Cardi B. I love Cardi B a lot. I would love to collab with Cardi B. I really would. I love Flo Milli. Everybody loves Flo Milli right now. Flo Milli, like, mwah, I love you, baby girl. Shine on. Fucking Mulatto is hard. My A&R was like, we were just at dinner and he was like mentioning her, so I don't know what's about to happen, but everybody keeps on trying to get me on the song with her. I fuck with her. Obviously Meg, I would love to collab with Meg, but Meg's a busy woman.
Oh, fucking Missy Elliott. What?
Oh, yes.
That is legendary shit. Like, I feel like that would be pretty legendary right there. As a DMV native, I would probably be like legendary status after that.
Do you have your top 5 DMV rappers?
Oh my gosh. I do have my top 5 DMV rappers. Okay, Wale. And like, seriously though, you cannot be from the DMV and did not have listened to Wale. Like, I love Wale. Every time he drops, I show love. He's so amazing. He's a real good person in real life too. Wale, he's a good mentor. We gonna say Wale, Shot Glizzy. Shot Glizzy is definitely a little Hollywood. He don't really like everybody, but Shot Glizzy is definitely a little Hollywood. He don't really like everybody, but he don't really like everybody, but Shot Glizzy is definitely a little Hollywood. He don't really like everybody, but Shot Glizzy is definitely a little Hollywood. You know, he don't really like everybody, but
I don't give a fuck. I still listen to Chocolate Beat. Then we're gonna do Zan Man, because as of now, he's really putting on as far as like new artists coming out. He's definitely the top of his class. Him and Manny and Big Flock and JIK.
All right, I do want to talk about iPhone because it's been on repeat on my Spotify playlist. You mentioned in an interview that we all have weird shit on our phones, right? That's why we're so protective of them. So what's the weirdest thing that you have on your phone right now?
I'm really mad that I can answer this question just spot on like this. So during quarantine, they were selling foot masks at Target. And basically like, you put this like wet sock on and you put it on your feet for an hour. And when you take it off, it's like a chemical peel. So your feet don't start peeling right away, but they start peeling like a week later. So I have a video of like me taking off the entire bottom of my like feet. Like it shed like a snake. It was the craziest shit. But you can get it at Target if you want to know what I'm talking about.
You reference a lot of Myspace, social media. I know that was a huge inspiration for that song. I gotta ask you, do you remember what your song was on your Myspace wall? And do you still keep in touch with who you had on your top 8?
What did I have on my Myspace wall? Fucking Black Eyed Peas. Shake it louder. Shake that. Yeah, that was my song.
Okay.
And what did you say? Am I friends with the people? No, I'm not friends with those people.
Another fun fact is your father was actually a rapper and was very influential in you finding music as your passion and career. Has he heard Nightmare Vacation yet? Did he give you any feedback?
Yeah, he heard the album. He's heard it like every fucking day. He's tired of hearing it. My dad is, he's so old and he's so cute. He's like, so what the label doing? Why you keep playing me all these good songs? And then when I ask you what track list is, they ain't on the track list. What the label doing? He's so funny. He just be funny as shit with the shit. Like, he just think that I don't know what he think. He think I'm playing. I think that's what it is. He think I'm playing, but my dad, literally, he hears the new music before everybody.
My face is done. I'm looking fly, right? Does Rico approve? You gotta see the lid. Yep.
Oh, baddie. Baddie.
Let's get a little bit of an up close shot. I know you used Revenge all over your lid. I had it was all Kelsey for me. Gorgeous. I am so excited for your launch and for everything that you're doing, Rico. Thank you for chatting with us. Everyone, go and stream iPhone in anticipation for Nightmare Vacation coming spooky season and cop your Il Makiage and Rico Nasty collection. Rico, thank you again so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you. And I will be sure to send you your package because, mama, you already know what you're doing over there. You already told me, okay?
Just try to be on your level.